So why did he need a black director? Could a white director not have
It's not
produced this
color,
work?
it's culture.
There's been a lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie, and
No, nobody, none. The word would be,
Oh, I don't want to say it.
why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it.
One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is be playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay,
To give you a direct statement right there.
In an industry often dominated by wokeness, a handful of Hollywood stars continue to defy the mainstream narrative at every opportunity. Here are 5 unforgettable instances where actors boldly confronted woke reporters. Leading the list is Matthew McConaughey, who skillfully shut down Joy Behar when she tried to corner him with one of her signature loaded questions.
Happy to be in his box. Got to sit behind his parents, which was really awesome to see them when he brings them up
Isn't he
and
an
where they started.
anti-vaxxer? I believe
An
he's-
anti-vaxxer?
I believe so, yeah.
I want to applaud you for being so outspoken against violence and gun violence in particular. And you're Texan, and you spoke so passionately at the White House last year in the wake of that shooting at Robb Elementary.
In 2023, Matthew McConaughey appeared on Asterisk, The View Asterisk, to promote his children's book. After sharing heartfelt insights about fatherhood and the inspiration behind the book, the discussion took a sharp turn when Sonny Hostin brought up his 2022 speech on gun violence, igniting a heated debate. Joy Behar, who had already tried to rattle him earlier in the interview, seized the moment to pose a classic gotcha question. However, McConaughey remained unfazed, calmly and confidently shutting her down with his trademark poise and charm.
Political offices in your future? Can you see that?
If it's where I would deem myself to be most useful,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you think you would get elected in Texas being anti-gun?
Do I think I could get elected in Texas being anti-gun? One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is be playing a game that I'm not interested in playing. To give you a direct statement right there.
There's a game being played that I'm simply not interested in joining, so I'll give you a direct statement instead. McConaughey's composed response highlighted his refusal to be drawn into divisive rhetoric. Interestingly, this isn't the first time the hosts of Asterisk, The View Asterisk, have attempted to corner actors with woke questions. Back in 2015, they tried a similar tactic with Kurt Russell, sparking a memorable exchange.
Recently, you made some headlines for saying that you felt gun control laws wouldn't deter terrorists. Explain to folks.
Interesting.
Well, you know, these are these things where, first of all, I was in a situation, we do what we call the dog and pony.
Right.
We're out doing the dog and pony selling a picture. And you get sometimes you get what you feel is slightly ambushed by somebody who's really got an agenda. And that's sort of, I think, that's my opinion of what happened to me the other day.
Even more intriguing, Kurt Russell's appearance on Asterisk. The View Asterisk came shortly after he made headlines for shutting down another woke interviewer. Sensing an opportunity for controversy, the hosts tried to revisit the gun control debate. However, aware of Russell's no-nonsense approach to such topics, they noticeably softened their tone. Still, Russell wasn't about to let them off the hook so easily, delivering his candid and unapologetic perspective with his signature grit.
I like to watch is entertainers or actors get political. It's just something I can't stand watching. So having said that, no, I was kind of asked to put it in context somehow with this movie. You know, my personal feeling is that there's a big difference between Fantasyland and reality. Fantasyland is what we do. You're either writing something, writing a song, writing a book, doing a movie, doing a television show. That's Fantasyland. And that's where that stuff belongs. In reality, when we're dealing with things like terrorism and whatnot, we're all going to have different opinions on how to do it and how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Mine happens to be that I think there's a very strong reason founding fathers had for the Second Amendment.
It was almost as remarkable as the time Denzel Washington confronted a woke reporter who accused him of being racist, shutting down the baseless claim with his trademark composure and sharp wit.
Black director. Could a white director not have
It's not
produced this
color,
work?
it's culture.
Explain the difference, because I think we're in a
Steven
space
Spielberg
right
did Schindler's List. Martin Scorsese did Goodfellas, right? Steven Spielberg could direct Goodfellas. Martin Scorsese probably could have done a good job with Schindler's List, but they're cultural differences.
During a town hall for Asterisk Fences Asterisk in 2016, SiriusXM Urban Views reporter Karen Hunter attempted to provoke Denzel Washington by asking why he didn't choose a white director for the film. While her question seemed straightforward at first, her tone quickly revealed an underlying agenda focused on woke inclusivity. Seizing the moment, Denzel didn't hold back in his response, articulating his decision with clarity and confidence, refusing to be cornered into a divisive narrative.
You know, we all know what it is when a hot comb hits your hair on a Sunday morning, what it smells like. That's a cultural difference, not just a color difference.
Right.
So it's the culture.
You know about a hot comb? Scenario?
She don't know about no hot comb.
Because that's,
You don't know
old school.
You don't know nothing about
Dax.
See how everybody laugh? That's a cultural difference. That's not a race difference. That's just that motion. That's all I gotta say, right?
I know what a hot comb is.
Okay.
All right.
However, it wasn't the first time Denzel Washington had addressed woke reporters on race issues. He has consistently challenged such narratives throughout his career.
Though, about the issue of race relations, because the film touches upon that. Right now, under President Obama, over the last 8 years, in your mind, have race relations improved under his leadership?
Race relationships have to do with race relationships.
At the premiere of Asterisk Fences Asterisk, Denzel was once again hit with tired woke questions. Instead of celebrating the film, the reporter kept trying to steer the conversation into woke territory. But you can always count on Denzel to have the right answers for such questions, and this time was no exception.
Or whatever you are, I'm black or whatever I am. We're standing here talking now. That's how we get things done. You can't legislate love. The President of the United States can't legislate us into liking each other. We have to step forward and ask questions about each other and engage. There's no law that says, oh, because I'm president, you all got to get along now. So it's up to us.
It's up to us. I guess you could say that woke individuals never tire of playing the old race card. Fortunately, we have people like Samuel L. Jackson who aren't afraid to call them out when they do.
A lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie. And
no, nobody, none. The word would be...
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it.
Really? Seriously?
We're not going to have this conversation unless you say it.
During an interview promoting Asterisk to Django Unchained Asterisk, Samuel L. Jackson had an intense moment with interviewer Jake Hamilton when Hamilton tried to sensationalize the use of the word. Jackson immediately called him out and challenged him to say it clearly. Hamilton wasn't ready for that challenge at all.
Move on to another question.
Okay, awesome. I don't want to say it.
Come on.
Will you say it?
No, fuck no. That's not the same thing.
Why do you want me to
They're
say it?
gonna bleep it when you say it on your show. Say it.
I can't say it. If I say it, this question it won't make air.
Okay, forget it.
Okay, I'll skip it. Sorry, guys. It was a good question.
No, it wasn't.
It was a great question.
It wasn't a great question if you can't say the word.
I wanted to ask about...
About to wrap things up, let's revisit the moment when Morgan Freeman turned the tables on a reporter who was trying to provoke him into discussing woke topics related to Black History Month. Freeman effortlessly deflected the questions, challenging the premise and refusing to be drawn into divisive narratives.
History Month you find
ridiculous.
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Morgan Freeman is known for his candid views on social issues, especially regarding woke topics. During his 60 Minutes interview with Matt Wallace, Freeman completely dismantled the concept of Black History Month, criticizing it for its tokenism. In just under 30 seconds, he offered a straightforward solution to racism that left Wallace speechless, emphasizing that true equality would come when race is no longer a factor in societal discussions.
Which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.
How to get a woke person a complete factory reset. Just hit them with some unfiltered common sense. Subscribe for more content that exposes woke culture.